Hello, hello. I'm back to see in 2024 with everyone. I'm just sorting through a beautiful deck that my hubby bought me for Christmas called the Mythos Tarot. This is it here. Beautiful deck. Stunning. And for my birthday today, please get what you would like. And I got the Goblin Market Tarot, which I'd never seen before, but fell in love with it instantly. So, yeah. So they're both great decks. Absolutely great decks. Gorgeous. I think they are sticking together. Hi, Leslie. Yes, I'm doing the Happy New Year. It's already the New Year over there for you, isn't it? So, yeah. Okay, the High Priestess. There she is. I wondered why the High Priestess went. Hi, Warrior Girl. So, just separating these beautiful. I mean, look at this. This is the star. Look at that. That is just gorgeous. The Four of Wands, and they're like Hestia, Ananke, Asclepius, the Two of Wands, Greek gods. There's Hermes here. The Wheel of Fortune is Demeter. Beautiful cards. Gold edged. Just look at the backing on them. It's just gorgeous. And they're by Helena Elias. Hubby got them for me for Christmas. So it is a beautiful deck. So, yeah. I mean, look at the Five of Wands, Zeus. Look at that. And look at the colouring in the background. I mean, these are just gorgeous. Nike is the Six of Wands. Look at this. Queens here. Plutus, Chiron. Oh. Calliope. Nemesis is the Two of Swords, which makes sense. Dilemma. Oh, they're just gorgeous. Hi, Beverly. Yes. Welcome. Happy New Year's to you too. Oh, Poseidon is the tower. look at that. Bubba Girl of Mummy's New Coins. Hades, of course, is the devil, yes. That makes sense. Artemis is temperance. Prometheus is the hangman. Death is Thanatos. Phobos is the Nine of Swords. They're just gorgeous. Hi, Beverly S. I'm just, sorting out. Heracles is the Knight of Wands. Queens. Judgment is Athena. The World is Gaia. So they're just gorgeous cards. Absolutely love them. The most beautiful. Look at Hebe, the Page of Cups. Look at that. That is just gorgeous. This is one of the most beautiful decks I've ever seen. Just gorgeous. Anyway, so maybe I should have started a little bit later, but anyway, we are looking at something stinky in the house. I'm going to have to find it. Anyway, Sherry French, hello. Uncover the news for a 2024 bingo card. Wow, that is an interesting thing. Oh, let's see. Wow, that is really interesting. 2024 event. Benjamin Netanyahu gone. That's mine. Okay. And that is just, I was just going through my head what could happen, and he seems to be one of the ones that's, Hi, Sherry French. Hi, Patricia Pantino. I said I'd go to about 12:30, but I'm just going to ring in midnight, okay? So, I love these cards. So I love sorting through the cards. And then we've got these guys, the Goblin Marker. I'd never seen this before today. So by John Matthews and Charles Newington. And it's, it's just such a cool deck. It's like the Goblin Marker. It's based on a poem by Christina Rossetti, who was born in 1830 and died in 1894, and the Goblin Market poet. Yeah, so yeah. So the arcana, of course, have different things. Like the fairy wanderer is the fool, the cunning man, the magician, the enchantress, the high priestess, a priestess. The fairy queen is the empress. The fairy trickster is the devil. The dark one. The fairy realm is the world. The queen's favour is judgment. So it's going to be a really, really interesting deck to explore as well. No, that's not going to happen. Warrior girl, I have to disagree with you on that one. I cannot see that happening. So let's have a look at some of these decks. So this is the back of the cards. And this is the cunning man. This is the magician. The enchantress. The eight of platters. Platters is coins. You know, so I've sort of mixed these up a bit already. Happy New Year to you too. We've got the Knight of Cups there. Yeah, they're so cool. There's fruit. The fruits on the platters. But then there's also strawberries on the cups. This is the Fool, the fairy wanderer. Aren't they cool? Yeah, the one who went into fairy. Wow, that is, I'm not sure what that is. See this? Look at this. The one who went into fairy. That could possibly be the an ace. I'm not quite sure. Let's have a look. Let's have a look about what this one is, because that is such an unusual name. So wild card. Oh, these are wild cards. So there's a couple of extra cards in this deck. The one who went into fairy is 142, and this is one of the sisters. Okay. And then there's the one who stayed behind. So they'll be interesting to explore. I'll be having a look at that. So this is going to be the occasional deck that has more than the normal standard 78 cards, and this is one of them by the looks of it. I just saw it, immediately wanted it. And since hubby said I could have what I wanted for my birthday, I got it. Yeah. So yes, it is still my birthday until midnight. Now I'm not talking too loud because James is in bed. So can you hear me okay? Crowns is swords. So, and this is the one who stayed behind. This is one of the other two sister cards. Lord of the Crowns. This is the King of Swords. King of Swords. Look, aren't they just so ugly? They're not, there are some pretty people in it. But yeah, look at the Five of Cups. Look at this. Isn't this the coolest deck? I'm loving it. Wands is wands, crowns is swords, cups is cups, and platters is coins. So, oh, well, thank you for letting me know, Denise Trudeau. Pamela Bryant, hi. So I'm going to ring in the new year with you guys here. This is such an interesting deck. Yes. We unfortunately, they had fireworks in the city tonight, and there was just a news article on the Swan River. Came up with the Swan River is the major river in Perth. There's two rivers, the Swan River and the Canning River, and then the Avon, but which is further up. But the Swan River is the one that runs through Perth, and unfortunately, there's news that 2 children under 10 have drowned in the river, which is such a sad, sad end for so sad for their families, and such a heartbreaking way. Please watch your little ones and everything. It's so sad, and it was just heartbreaking to read it. So as much as we love celebrating, any time of the year can provide heartache. And things can happen that just provide heartache for other people. So please, I don't know the name of these children or their family, but please send out a prayer. Okay? Hi, Mary Thornbury. Send out a prayer of protection for all those who need protecting. It's just tragic news to hear that two children under the age of 10 drowned in the Swan River, which is the main river running through Perth, this evening. So tragic things can happen even in the happiest of times. So please remember those people who quite often it can be a time of, could be their first year going through this without loved ones, or a tragic accident like what happened today. Could be a time of year when their loved ones have been taken away from them. So it makes you really, really appreciate what you have. It really does. I can't believe I got my hair cut today, and they washed my hair because I have psoriasis. They use something. It's a great shampoo. Look at the colour. Look at that. Yeah, that's just a bit of an awkward segue, but yeah. So let's remember all of those who perhaps have not as much to celebrate as others, and hope that people do silly things. They do silly things at celebration time, some of them, and yeah. Anyway, you're pouring coffee down your neck, geek. Anyway, let's have a chat about what we hope to each of us bring into 2024. I'm not one for making resolutions because you never keep them. Well, you might keep them for a week and then they're gone. The only reason for me, my resolution every year is to do better. I don't choose anything specific or any specific subject, but just to do better for myself and for others. Hi, Harley girl. Yeah. So what about you guys? What, not resolutions, but what areas would you like to do better in? Me being more disciplined with the cat, I suppose, as well. Hey, Bubba. Yeah, I have to, yeah. Souls cross and they don't die. Cattail, yeah. Yeah, oh, you poor baby. Your hormones are acting up again, aren't they? Every couple of months she gets outbreaks of eczema. We used to get hormone tablets, but Hi, Tara, your way. To keep learning and to keep being curious. That's a great thing to want to keep doing. It's because I think people put so much pressure on themselves to reach certain specific aims. More just those general aims to do better for yourself, to keep learning. You don't have to say to keep learning this. Just to keep learning. I always want to laugh more, laugh with the world, not laugh specifically. I mean, of course, there's always people where you have a laugh because they're just ridiculous sometimes. Hi, Lisa. Lisa, how are you, my dear? Yeah. So, can't believe how shiny my hair is. I think I might have to go and buy some of that shampoo, but I'll have to wait a couple of weeks because it's not cheap. But it's from Just Cuts and it's called Groom and Shine, I think. Hey, I am, as of about 7 o'clock tonight, which was about the time I was born, I am 57 years old now. Next birthday will be 58. So, yeah. You're not alone, geek. You might have spent your Christmas alone, but you are not alone. You have a community out there who love and admire you. We had a quiet day. We got up, had pikelets with jam and cream for breakfast. Did the present thing. Then we just had grazing food for the day. And then we had it was supposed to be a late lunch, early dinner, but it ended up being a normal nighttime dinner. Yeah. Oh, that is so wonderful. Welcome to Earth, little Alexander, friend of Geeks. Had her daughter had a little baby. Oh, that's nice. So how about we just have a look at some ways in which we can do better. Okay, I'm trying to think of how about we use the goblin deck, and let's do a couple of. You're going to be 70 in 28 days, Harley girl. Wow, that is so cool. But how about we ask Spirit about some ways in which we can just do better? Oh, this flipped out. The starry roof. That's 17. That's a star, I'm pretty sure. Look at this. It just flipped out of the deck when I was playing with it, when I was saying, let's ask Spirit for ways in which we can just do better. The starry roof. Let's have a look. What is that the equivalent of? Yeah, the star. So the starry roof, so it's the star. Be in the moment with hope. It's also about letting ourselves look at new directions. One of the things about the star, it can be a guidance to new directions. So the starry roof, I love that. Look at that. That's the star. That's just from this new deck I got today for my birthday called the Goblin Market Tarot. I love it. So let's have a look at what starry roof. A little bit more about the starry roof. And no. Now, this is the thing, when we make specific resolutions, the upside, of course, is hope and expectation, but then there's often disappointment and pessimism. Now, this star card can also be about prophecy. It can be about healing, rebirth, the gift of life, inspiration, good luck. It can be about idealism, and it can be about destiny. Now, sometimes if it's in a reverse, it can mean disappointment and pessimism, bad luck, stubbornness, hopelessness, and instability. Now, I think a lot of people, they put so much into their resolutions, and they know they're going to do better this time. They're going to do better this time. They're going to achieve this goal and that goal. That's why one of the reasons I gave up doing that, because I would always disappoint myself. Okay, so I think maybe one of the messages, it's wonderful to be able to set new goals and look for new directions to go into. But give yourself a break. All you have to do is look to do better. And if you just say, overall, I am going to do better, without saying, I'm going to do this or I'm going to do that. You know, even every day, if you say, I'm going to do one thing better today, and, you know, if you can do that one thing better that day. The next day you might not be able to do it, but the following day you might be able to do it again. Don't overload yourself with expectations. Okay? Oh, thank you. Your nephew's turning 35 today too. Yeah. Let's have a look at what other card we got here from the Goblin Market Tarot. Such a cool deck, isn't it? Oh, we've got the Knight of Cups. Of course, this is the idealist. It can be about the ideal. It can be about an offer. It can be about romance. Let's have a look. Here he is. Look, the Knight of Cups. What does that say about how we can do better ahead of, you know? Goblin Whispers. I love that. Down the bottom there. The upside is an invitation. It can be about a proposal. It can be about attraction. It can also be about compliance, arrivals, conquest and union. Now here's the downside. Remember, I often called Trump the false knight. The Knight of Cups would often come up for him. Guile, fraud, cunning, deception, a trickster, seduction. You know, some of the times it can be our resolutions that are the Knight of Cups. Oh, the ideal we want to reach, this, that, and the seduction of these ideal dreams we have about what we're going to do and what we're going to achieve. For me, if you just aim to do better, it's just aim to do better, you know. And it's not, doesn't mean you don't have to have goals. It's a great time of year to think about how you've gone with your goals so far, what you'd like to achieve, but you don't have to set out a specific plan. Just aim to do more towards your goal. And day by day, at least that's for me. That's not for everyone, okay? Thank you, Geek. So, yeah. I love these cards. Let's do one more, okay, about what we can do to do better, how we can just do better without any specific set goals in mind. Because that's, in the end, what we want to do is do better in the following year than we did in the past. Thank you, Patricia Francino. Thank you, Lisa. So let's do another deck. Let's grab another card from this wonderful deck. Oh, we've got the Fairy Wanderer, the Fool. Here we are. Here he is, setting out on a new journey with faith and belief, because of course the new year, a new journey. Every year, the start of a new journey. How are we going to go? Getting rid of the monkey on his back. Look at that. The monkey's trying to hang on, but it's falling. So let's have a look at the Fairy Wanderer. Won't go into all the text, but we'll have a look, of course, at the Goblin Whispers. Okay. The upside. Oh, thank you, Denise. Thank you very much for that. That's much appreciated. The upside of the Fairy Wanderer. Adventure. Childlike trust. Carefree enthusiasm. Optimism. Bit of a foolish wisdom. Okay. Innocence, unpredictability, clarity, curiosity, and extravagance. Now, that might seem a little bit counterintuitive, like unpredictability, innocence, unpredictability and clarity, innocent curiosity, yes. Now, the downside is aimlessness, distraction, carelessness, mistakes, recklessness, caring nothing for others, or pursuing a lonely, if inspired path. So it's looking at attitudes towards how we can do better or how we want to do. Hi, Sabrina Fell. Thank you. So, this is, again, looking at ways in which we can just do better in the following year. Attitudes, and there's nothing wrong with having faith that things will work out. There's nothing wrong with wanting some adventure. And there's nothing wrong with carefree enthusiasm and optimism. For some people, unfortunately, a new year seems to be like, oh, it's just going to be another year of, it's things going wrong or whatever. This is where attitude can be really important. Hopefulness from the start. Not setting ourselves, not being seduced by reaching an ideal, but just wanting to and vowing to do better. And, this is the thing about this unpredictability with this card too. And it's an upside because you know what? We never know what life is going to throw at us. But if we have just the faith in ourselves that we can handle it, it really, really helps us. Extravagance, yes, foolish extravagance. We can often just overdo things. Yeah. So I don't know what you guys thought of the messages that we got from this. That's a great deck, isn't it? Goblin Whispers. I love it. Yeah. You're just trying to find out some news. Oh, that's good. I did say I was coming back on, but I don't know if you didn't join us this morning, did you, Geek? So I came on this morning. I gave myself yesterday off, and I came on this morning and I did an hour. And was it an hour then? And yeah, so I'm just going to ring in the new year with you guys, spend the next 20 odd minutes with you and ring in the new year. And yeah. So oh my goodness. Yeah. We had a late night last night too. Okay. Let's have a look. One thing we can all do better at without setting specific aims is just being there for each other. So, very sadly, Tom Wilkinson, two-time Oscar-nominated actor, wonderful actor, English actor, he's passed. So, The Oregon Supreme Court is considering the case to ban Trump. Wow. I told you more would follow. I got given some lovely presents from some of our friends across the road as well. So that's nice. Hi, Joji. Thank you. I haven't seen you for a little while, Joe, so it's really nice to see you back. Sabrina Fell, did I say hello before? So, Oregon is the next state who is their Supreme Court is considering banning Trump. Of course, Maine, the Secretary of State. I did a reading with the pendulum earlier today. She will be okay. Family and her staff will be okay. And it will be upheld, her decision. So, and now Oregon is considering it. And Colorado, Maine, Oregon. It's going to be, and yes, the case in Colorado was brought by Republicans. You know. Oh, Sabrina, thank you very much. Again, that's much appreciated. Thank you very much, my darling. Oh, that's great. You're a wonderful person, Dee. Really, you are. So, I think things are going to be looking really, really dire for Trump by the end of January. I'll do a quick reading. The end of January, how will things look for Trump? Thanks, Sherry French. Six of Pentacles, evening of the scales. It's also a card of validation, but it's very much about evening up of the scales or leveling up of the scales. Sorry, just got to put this in there. So we're looking at what things will be like at the end of January for Donald Trump. Okay, in his challenge position, Seven of Cups, confusion, so many choices, so many things to have to deal with. Oh, yeah, the E. Jean Carroll case. The appeals court has said, no, you don't get out of that case. You don't have presidential immunity in regard to that case. He tried to get it dropped on the grounds of presidential immunity. No. And they said, nah, buddy, that doesn't work. There's going to be so much more coming at him. The advice for him, there is an abundance of people of advice there that you're being given, shown, and he just won't. Think would be so much easier if he listened. These are major, major lessons is being thrown, and this is major life-changing advice is being given by people and he just won't listen. He has to listen if he wants to get any form of cushioning at all. And I mean about not ending up in jail for the rest of his life. At the base of this reading, oh boy, he is heading for the cold. And he's going to be wondering, how the hell did I get here? Poverty and isolation. Outcomes here, we've got the Two of Pentacles, trying to juggle things, leading back to the Seven of Cups. Now, this is just at the end of January. You know, efforts at manipulation will not work. Some very clear choices are going to be made apparent to him. Okay, next outcome is the Moon. Things coming to light. Things crawling out of the sewers. The King of Pentacles. More corruption. More corruption. He's going to be asking people for money and he's not going to get it. The Star. Might get a clarifier on the Star. The Star is hope, but with the Moon, things are shining brightly. What's the clarifier? Oh, he's going to be feeling betrayal by others. That's how he'll see it. But he's going to be facing, well, heartbreak for him. A loss of money, a loss of status. It's all going to start. It's already started unraveling, but things are really going to, I think there's going to be a couple of times during the year where there's going to be major markers, and end of January is going to be one of them. Let's have a look at where Bowden will be at the end of January 2024. King of Cups, there he is. Hi, Pisces Greeter. The challenge for him is dealing with people who aren't as smart as they think they are. And there's going to be, end of January, for some reason, opportunities to get things done are going to be not as good around the end of January. I do think this, but that's only going to be short term because this is just to make, the first of the court cards. So it's not going to be a major challenge, but it is going to be, there's going to be a few things where he's going to find it hard to find those opportunities. The advice for him is work to find consensus. And that's one of his key beliefs is you should, working in consensus with others, working across the aisle is the best thing for the country. At the base of the reading is things are going to be happening pretty quickly during January. So by the end of January, there's going to be a lot happening and a lot of communications happening at the end of January. Now it comes. Now this is for Biden, this reading. Truth. Everything's going to be made a lot clearer. Wow, another ace, the Ace of Wands. A lot of energy building up around him. These are both good cards. A lot of creative energy and passion. The Emperor, he's placed at the moment and even in the future, and his long-term future is going to be solidified even more than it already is. Interesting with the Emperor there. So he's placed as the leader. And Four of Pentacles. And it's going to be through wise decision-making and wise spending. Being wise with the resources. Okay. Okay. Mm-hmm. Just got permission to use the music. Okay, well, that's good. You're making a joke anti-Trump ad and using I'm glad you got permission to use the music then. I don't know if I've ever heard that song, so yeah. So congratulations. And I've got a few more minutes left before we say Happy New Year. And then I'm going to go to bed because I was up till like 1:30 yesterday, last night as well, unintentionally. But yeah, so I really am crashing. But hi, Jennifer Barnes. Yeah, thank you. So we're about 6 minutes till the new year, till we ring the new year here in Perth in Western Australia. I am starting to crash a bit. Unintentionally, I was awake till, oh my God, 1:30 last night or something like that. So yeah. Yeah. I'm gonna. I've got to clean in this room too. It looks neat behind you, or relatively neat, but it's actually quite a mess below here. Cinema. Yeah. Hi, 171 sign in. Thank you for the birthday wishes and the New Year's wishes. I'm just waiting to count in. Well, not so much ring in the New Year. Yeah. Hi, Constance Campbell. Yeah, it's already 2024 over in the East Coast, where they're 2 hours or 3 hours ahead of us, depending on the state they're in. Queensland is 2 hours ahead, so it's almost 2 a.m. in the morning there. New South Wales, Victoria and Tasmania are 3 hours ahead, so it's almost 3 a.m. in the morning there. New Zealand's 6 hours, no, five and a half, 6 hours ahead. So, yeah. No. Yeah, we check out the news on YouTube, check out some of the stories and all that, but we don't watch too much of it. Hi, Denise Trudeau. So I am going to make, you know what, it has been quite a few years since I have stayed up to see the new year in. I haven't done it for several years. So, yeah. So it's tired as I am, I'm going to see it in. Then I'm going to go and curl up next to hubby. Yes. Now, what am I? Six or I've just set the alarm. Now, so 11:59. Gonna, yeah, just remember everyone, laughing is never wrong. As long as you do it with a good heart and not to embarrass others. But laughter is a wonderful thing. It has just hit 12 a.m. It is now here in Perth, 1st of January 2024. Happy New Year, everybody, from here in Perth. Okay. Woohoo! thank you for joining me for the last hour for the discussion. And yeah, it's good, isn't it? This is the shampoo they used on me. It just makes it glow. Anyway, thank you for joining me to see you in the new year. I am going to go now because I had an unexpectedly very late night last night. But Happy New Year, everybody. I love you all. And please, yourselves over in the US, wherever you are, when you bring in your year, do so safely and with love and peace in your heart. And I will catch up with you in a few days. So, love you all. Stay strong, stay happy, stay healthy, stay loving, and above all, my darling, stay laughing. I love you all. Bye-bye.